The Good Garbage podcast has been brought to you by Paka. Paka has been creating solutions in the food packaging, carry, and service space. Paka utilizes sugarcane residue and upcycles it into amazing products. Their latest offering is a compostable, flexible packaging solution for the chocolate and confectionery industry. The products are available in the Indian subcontinent and in North America now. Paka is also building an end-to-end solutions for customers in the food service and delivery space. For any query, do email at connect@paka.com, and Paka is Pakka.
Hello, welcome in. It's another episode of Good Garbage News. We're going to take you around the world of packaging today. And if you're new to this part of Good Garbage, this is a monthly update where we dive in to the latest stories in the industry of sustainable packaging. I am the producer of the Good Garbage podcast, the host of Good Garbage News, Alex Moore. I'm here along with my co-host, Nupoor. Nupoor, how are you doing today?
Hey Alex, I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me. And very excited for this edition of the Good Garbage News.
So the goal today for Good Garbage News is to go over some stories, some industry updates that we have had to begin the year of 2025 into February. So let's go ahead and get started. We start with BPAX, a UK-based developer of an innovative tree bark packaging technology, has announced the successful completion of a €1 million pre-seed funding round. This milestone supports the company's mission to replace plastic materials with sustainable alternatives rooted firmly in the circular economy. The packaging is 100% home compostable and made using a composite material derived from up to 80% industrial byproducts. This technology allows the use of existing manufacturing equipment for plastics and pulp molding, making integration into current production streams seamless. Notably, the eco-friendly packaging extends the shelf life of perishable goods such as meat, vegetables, and fruit by up to 7 days, potentially reducing food waste by more than 42%. Starbucks has introduced new biodegradable plant-based straws to stores in Japan, another important action in support of the company's environmental promise to be resource positive and commitment to reduce waste by half by 2030. The new straw is made from Green Planet, a plant-based biodegradable biopolymer utilizing plant oils as its main component instead of oil derivatives. The new straw degrades naturally into CO2 and water by microorganisms living in seawater and soil, mitigating issues of ocean pollution with waste plastics, including microplastics. Through its life cycle, the Green Planet straws emit less carbon dioxide than the FSC certified paper straw that Starbucks serves today, resulting in half the weight of discarded straws from Starbucks stores. Lamon, a pioneer in bio-based and compostable laminating and packaging films, has raised investment from 11 ventures and others, with a focus on sustainability and cutting-edge technology. Lamon offers eco-friendly alternatives to conventional plastic packaging for various industries, including fresh produce, cosmetics, apparel, and logistics. Earlier this year, Lamon successfully launched 2 of its flagship products. Pack-On Classic is a crystal clear compostable packaging film that offers a sustainable alternative to conventional plastic, ideal for fresh produce, cosmetics, and apparel. And Pack-On Classic delivers high transparency, durability, and an environmentally friendly disposal option. Pack-On Shrink is a thermo shrink film designed for multi-packs and product protection during shipping and logistics, offering exceptional strength and flexibility. It is a cost-effective, eco-conscious solution for packaging and distribution. Great Earth has introduced a fiber-based cap for its nutritional supplements developed in collaboration with Blue Ocean Closures. The cap used on Great Earth's magnesium product replaced traditional plastic caps with a fiber-based solution, signaling a step forward in sustainable packaging practices in the supplement market. Blue Ocean Closures cap is recyclable, like paper. The shift highlights growing consumer demand for eco-friendly alternatives, impacting the entire value chain, particularly the retail sector, which directly engages with customers. TerraSafe Materials Inc. and its sister company Dissolves Inc. are establishing a facility with over 10 million invested between the combined companies. The new facility will be located in Youngsville, North Carolina. TerraSafe Materials is a materials science company developing new materials, coatings, and applications for truly sustainable packaging. TerraSafe Materials specializes in the development of biopolymer compounds to displace traditional petroleum-based packaging. Dissolves produces the first edible dissolvable packaging made from all natural ingredients. With a team of seasoned entrepreneurs and material scientists, Dissolves and its patented technology is positioned to seize on the increased demand for PVA alternative plastic-free films from consumers, brands, and new legislative bans. The European Council formally adopted the Packaging and Packaging Waste Regulation in what's described as the final legislative step to a years-long process. The regulation will be applied 18 months after officially published. The regulation contains top-line targets to reduce packaging waste from a 2018 baseline by 5% by 2030, 10% by 2035, and 15% by 2040. And that's it for some industry updates from me. I will hand it off to Nupoor for some more updates.
Thank you, Alex, for that. From India, I have a few updates as well. Last month, IITM, the Indian Institute of Technology Madras, launched a new initiative which is aimed at developing zero waste bioplastics. This new center is supported by the Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals under the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. What they're essentially focusing on is developing sustainable alternatives to conventional plastics. They're doing this by creating cost effective and scalable alternatives that are not only biodegradable but also microplastic free. They're focusing on using organic byproducts such as bagasse and rice straw, and also looking at resolving the challenges of cost that comes with materials such as PLA. And that's what the research is also going to focus on: how to reduce the production cost by making bioplastics more commercially accessible. Next up, the Kerala Irrigation Infrastructure Development Corporation, KIIDC, has announced plans to transition from plastic bottles to bioplastic bottles, which is a very significant initiative taken by the state government sector. This initiative is the first of its kind in India, and they're basically going to utilize bioplastic bottles that are made from PLA, a material which is derived from starches found in crops such as corn and sugarcane. The appearance of the bioplastic bottles will be very similar to traditional plastic ones, and it will include fully biodegradable packaging components, including the cap and the label. There are currently experimental trials that are underway to assess the efficiency and efficacy of these materials. The main notable feature of the bioplastic bottle is the ability to decompose in soil within 6 months. Additionally, if incinerated, they are designed not to contribute to environmental pollution. While the projected cost of these bottles is anticipated to be 5 times higher than conventional plastic bottles, the final pricing will be done once the experimental production phase is completed. And finally, Chuck, the flagship brand of Paka Limited, was the official tableware supplier for the Mahakumbh Mela. This is the biggest religious festival in India, and they are committed this year to maintain the highest standards of hygiene and eco friendliness by keeping the festival plastic free. Chuck's compostable tableware, made of bagasse, was exclusively distributed to restaurants participating in the government programs at Kumbh. This festival takes place once in 12 years and has witnessed a gathering of over millions of devotees. So, this is a very, very big initiative by the Uttar Pradesh government to make such a huge gathering in a country like India plastic free. This is definitely a step in the right direction. And that's all from India in terms of the industry updates. I'll give it back to Alex.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Nupur. So exciting to hear about all these updates from all these great companies in the industry and all the exciting things that they are doing. Okay, really quick, let's get a good garbage update. I know we're on the good garbage feed currently, but Let's talk about the main episodes, the interviews that are happening. Nupoor, what was the latest? Who were the latest guests we had on? And can you talk a little bit about them?
So, yeah, Alex, the Good Garbage podcast continues to keep its 2025 momentum going on. First up, we had Molly Morse, who essentially is working on a very interesting initiative, which is to convert methane into PHA. So, essentially, using waste biogas to produce biodegradable plastic. Her journey began from being a civil engineer to doing her PhD in bio based materials, which is what essentially led her to then start this company with two other partners, one of whom she actually met during her PhD, and another at a conference, I think around the same time. Why the name Mango Materials? Because it's Molly Morse's favorite fruit. After this, the next episode we did was with Dr. Evan White, with whom we essentially geeked out over biochemistry and compostable polymers. He's doing some incredible work as the director of the Biosynthetics Lab at the University of Georgia New Materials Institute. The lab works to provide insights into product safety and biodegradability. The lab works with industry partners to aid and advance specialized product development with a focus around compostable polymer architectures. It's a very interesting listen for all you material science nerds out there. So please tune in. And next up, we have Rich Cohen of Elevate Packaging.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nupoor. And yeah, that's episodes with Vade Krishna. His interviews, they come out every other Thursday. And then you've got Good Garbage News coming out one Thursday a month. So our feed is constantly getting new content, new updates from the industry, great interviews. So please check out more Good Garbage episodes and listen to more episodes if you haven't done so already. All right, that's it for this month, February 2025. Our episode of Good Garbage News as we went around the world of sustainable packaging. We'll be back in March with another update. Till then, take care.
Thank you for listening to the Good Garbage podcast. Follow us on social media to never miss an episode. Links are in the description below. I'm your host, Ved Krishna. See you next time.